You got really good lighting right in here. So right in the background we got Galaxy Casino with the green, and there's a little bit of a parking garage. There's also something called the winery, which has wine, and then right around here is all type of village, and then type of central. So I haven't went in here in a while, but we're gonna just explore into this little area and just see what's all this is about. And we're kind of near this galaxy as well, so stay tuned for that, and let me put it up on the map so you can see exactly where we are. Okay, we got another slice of Macau for you. Let's put this up on the map so you can see exactly where we are. Without further ado, let's just get right into it as if you're there yourself. Another slice of Macau. Let's do it. Okay, so let's take a look in here. You can already see some Portuguese tiles throughout here as well. And it's kind of more of a back alley than anything. And this is kind of an interesting building too. We might walk over there, but they have some Mr. Food ones, which are like drivers. Looks like they got something downstairs. But what I was kind of curious about is all of these. There's some restaurants in here. And they also parked their bikes back here too. So let's just walk in it a little bit, try to get an idea. So this is a spicy chicken hot pot called Stream 8. And then you got these kind of banyan trees that line up this particular street. We're gonna end up down that way in a minute, but I want to stay faithful to our street. So we're gonna, I think what I'm gonna do is we are gonna go back in here in a minute. But before I do, I'm just gonna go around like this, kind of give you a taste a little bit of these other streets. That's a middle school right over there. There's a temple straight ahead. Got a mural with Portuguese, but because the music, we're going to move this way a little bit. And it's actually not our focus anyways, but I do want to give you an idea what this looks like. Okay. So let me go up just a slightly little ways. I think this all has one big name, this whole plaza. I forget, it's something square. Ponte? We'll see in a minute. And we got a parking garage. We're gonna walk by that. We're gonna walk by this white building, see what that's all about. I think that one straight ahead, I think it's a China. But this one is kind of interesting right here, the winery. Let me just kind of take a look at this one real quick. The Wineberry. So kind of a cool name. Wineberry. Got all kinds of wine in there. Places to sit. So this is our little Target right here. So let me walk down this way. Looks like the camera's maybe jerking a little bit because of the time of the evening. But yeah, this building with no windows on this one side, I think I always see drivers in this area. So I guess they do mostly delivery. Now you can see the backside of this. There's Galaxy right there. So all of that is Galaxy Casino. We're gonna walk down into this space in a moment. I believe I can go down this way. Yeah, I can. It's kind of an unusual slice of Macau because it's kind of more used for parking. But there are some interesting stuff, and some of the restaurants, they do cater more towards the mainland Chinese demographic. And we got our sign coming straight up, coming up ahead here. restaurants here, wonderful. So I think it's predominantly fish. Very, very popular. So a lot of people from across mainland China, they will come here for different seafoods, like clams or oysters. Or then our Largo is right here, Largo du Ponte. So this is a little area that we just explored, giving you a little taste of Macau. And I think Largo Ponte also includes this area up here too, so we'll include it. This is where it's interesting because that restaurant was all clams, this wonderful restaurant right here, and lots of other stuff too. I can see a chicken jewelry store right there. But what's interesting about it is that Macau was historically known for clams and for oops, looks like she had a father, looks like. Okay. So this is actually part of ours too. So this is what I want to get at. Let me go up here a little bit. So all this stuff used to be a marketplace on the ocean. So that's why I found it interesting that that place over there had oysters, because this whole island of Taipa was known for oysters. And so this one right here called Villa de Taipa, that's been here for quite a while, and the boats used to come in here, and then they reclaimed the land, and then it became casinos. Pop Mart, pineapple slices. Welcome to Macau. The La Boo Boo monsters. Okay, let's walk in here. So everything over here used to be ocean, and then they built this area, and then you can see the Parisian in the distance. There's a train line right above us. So you have Venetian, Parisian, Galaxy, so you got several casinos, the bus stop. So this is kind of separates, and a train line, so you can get off this train and go across, or you can go up and over from the casinos, and then you come into this little type of village. So that little plaza that we just came from was down there, just a tiny little bit, but it's also like on the fringe of Taipa village, which is this whole area here with all the trains and well, one train line, but transit line, light rail transit line, and all the busy people going up and down in the Taipa village right over here, and a giant rock. So that giant rock, I guess, probably would have been next to the ocean along with this whole thing. So yeah, this would have had markets for oysters and fish and stuff like that. So kind of interesting. And our focus street is that little pond. Right over there. So let's end our video. Slice of Macau.